everything is alright. Open your heart and confess to me that you feel better submitting on your knees. Just for me. My eyes were on you, boy. I love what you do underneath me. Come please me. I'm all over you, boy. I love what you do underneath me. Complete me. When I feel you from the night underneath the covers, I can tell that it's alright to be more than just lovers. Open your heart and confess to me that you feel better submitting on your knees. Just for me. My eyes were on you, boy. I love what you do underneath me. Come please me. I'm all over you, boy. I love what you do underneath me. Complete me. Midnight when you text me and I'm alone, I imagine you beneath me, and I cannot wait for you to get home. My eyes were on you, boy. I love what you do underneath me. Come please me. I'm all over you. Boy, I love you. My eyes were on you, boy. I love what you do underneath me. Come please me. Come please me. Come please me. I'm all over you, boy. I love what you do underneath me. Complete me. Complete me. Complete me. But I don't wanna feel so hollow. I don't wanna look in the mirror and see everything wrong with me. No, I don't wanna be here tomorrow and feel like there's something wrong with me. Could take the drugs, but then I'd only feel sorrow. Could drown myself in the wine just to forget. But I don't wanna feel so hollow. No, I don't wanna say something I'll probably just regret. I'm so tired of waking up and hating my face, going through the motions just to erase time and past mistakes. Could take the drugs, but then I'd only feel sorrow. Could drown myself in the wine just to forget. But I don't wanna feel so hollow. No, I don't wanna say something I'll probably just regret. used to forget, but I don't wanna feel so hollow. No, I don't wanna say something I'll probably just regret. Could take the drugs, but then I'd only feel sorrow. Could drown myself in the wine just to forget, but I don't wanna feel so hollow.
Right, Chooms.
No, I don't wanna say something I'll probably just regret.
Started.
But I don't
Thank
wanna
you
feel
to Vicariously
so
for music on SoundCloud. You can click on the link in the description below to go over to their SoundCloud and listen to all their tracks. They have a comment block underneath each of the tracks, so make sure you leave a line of feedback there. I'm sure they would much appreciate it. We are going to get into Cyberpunk 2077 here shortly, but a little bit of understanding. So I was playing Cyberpunk 2077 on my PlayStation 5. I got to the point where you fight the Chimera. You're following, or you're escorting President Myers and getting her out of her crashed ship. You've already met So-Mi. And that Chimera fight on very hard, before the Chimera wakes up, So-Mi's trying to wake it up. I completely lost my shit. That encounter is so outrageously difficult. I think I was around a level 35 or a level 40, and I could not beat it on very hard. And there's a couple reasons why. The game scales up the amount of damage that enemies do to the player and scales down the amount of damage the player does to the enemy. And I was in a no-win situation. The only way to push past that would be to bring the difficulty level down, and then it's not as challenging. So what I've done is I've completely erased all of my saves on PlayStation 5. I've erased all of my saves on Xbox. I'm actually playing on Xbox right now, Xbox Series X, and we're going to start a completely new run. We are going to build our character up as strong as it can possibly be before we even step foot into Dogtown and start working towards rescuing President Myers on very hard. So I was doing a build that was all shotguns, all body, technical ability, and I think cool. So no hacking at all, just a shotgun build. I had pretty much leveled up body to 20. I had gotten technical ability to 20. I had put all of my perk points into body first, so pretty much everything was all the way up to the top that you can get with a level 20, and still nothing. So I'm going to build my character up to level 50 before I ever touch Dogtown again on very hard. So we're going to start with Street Kid on this run. I've done a lot of Nomad and I've done a couple Corpo, but I don't think I've done enough Street Kid. I think that's what I was playing. Yeah, I was playing Street Kid before. We're going to build an all-new character. We're going to go with female V this time. Male V, while interesting, I prefer the voice actress Jeremy Lee over the male actress. I don't know his name. That's a disservice to the work that he's put in there, but I haven't even thought about looking up his name enough to remember it. But I think another reason why is the No Coincidence book is narrated by Jeremy Lee. So I just know her name because she got her name out there. And the male voiceover actor, I apologize, I don't know your name, but maybe if another book comes out and he narrates it, then I might finally be able to memorize his name. Okay, so we're going to go female V, and we are just going to randomize until, wow, that's not a bad first go, actually. I'm actually okay with that, except for maybe the scar and the face. You know, we're just randomize it. That's the one we're going to go with. All right, we're going with it. Let's see here. Actually, let me go back. Let's go down here and make sure what we're showing here. We're going to turn those on. Body scars are off. Pubic hair, I think we're just going to leave it bare. Let's go up. Default. Yeah, we'll go all the way. Rotate out. There we go. Okay. Now we'll go next. Alright, so I think what I want to do, everything starts in 3. So I don't really have much of a control over that. So I think, see, I was at body, technical ability, and I think reflexes. So I'm gonna stay in body, but I'm gonna max out. Oh, I can only max it to 6, huh? Yeah, I just think I took maybe cool. What is it that it does? Each attribute contains a set of skills, both at nope. Technical ability. Alright, we definitely had it in technical ability. We're gonna pretty much go for the same thing, I think. In the progression, technical ability, reflexes. Determine your maneuverability and ability to evade enemy attacks. Let's just do that. We'll bring technical ability down and we'll be pretty much level on both of those, higher in body. Alright, we are Alias V. We are playing on very hard. We are not going to change that difficulty setting because every time that I would get up to, and I'm sorry, I didn't have my character creator completely covered up. Shame on me. We'll go game and cam. Alright, so again, the only thing I've changed is bust size, her chest size, her genitals, and I think that's it. I didn't do anything to the face. I have done nothing there. I put all of it into body, 3 in intelligence, 5 in 5 in reflexes, and 5 in technical ability. That's pretty much all that I've done. I've done nothing more than that. So I think what I'm trying to focus on here is shotguns. And that's what I'd like to focus on. Shotguns and melee weapons. That's what I focused on last time on PlayStation 5. And we are going to take our sweet ass time. We are in no rush. I like to meander through Cyberpunk 2077. And it's going to be much easier. And again, apologies and no disrespect to the male voiceover actor. I just feel like Sharon Lee did a much better job. It may just be her mannerisms, but just felt like female V was trying to do Bruce Wayne into Batman and the Dark Knight series. His voice seemed overly raspy. Ooh, I'm gonna change those nails. I didn't think that they were that long.
Everything chill, hermana?
Some bastard tried to mug me. I handled it.
Oh, local guy?
You really think somebody local tried to mug me, Pepe?
Listen, V, I got a problem. Serious this time.
Found yourself in a hole, sounds like. You need help?
Knew I could count on you. It's, Kirk. I owe him. Don't pay by tomorrow, said he'd bust my legs. He don't joke about that stuff. Got cartels in his corner.
You in it with Kirk? If Every man, woman, and rat in Haywood knows he's a fucking shark.
My bro jumped the joint. Deserve the hero's welcome. I know I fuck up, V.
You ever gonna get wise, Pepe? Please tell me your brother's doing alright.
Doing his thing, you know. So, can you help?
I'll talk to Kirk, but then you're gonna owe me one.
You're saving my life, V. Truly.
Demons walk with me.
The Xbox does feel a little different from the PlayStation.
Confused.
Alright, one thing that I would like to turn on. Let's see here. I'm gonna load game. And we've got a couple of cloud saves here. And we're gonna delete these manual saves. 137 hour. Take the 9 hour. Pick up this one. Yeah, I don't know why I can't delete cloud saves. Alright. We'll go to settings, interface, turn on the mini-map, health bar, stamina, boss health, ammo, hints, no, action buttons, no. Actually, yeah. Activity log, yes, crosshair, yes, job tracker, yes, target marker, yes, NPC, yes, 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 crouch indicator, no, vehicle HUD, yes, HUD markers, yes. Alright. You know, I'm not 100% sure. Let me go over. So we have a database that we've been working on as well. I want to make sure that that shows up. Funny thing is the capture device often gets deleted.
Just a short one.
Again, I'm working on OBS here. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna got a couple of... Yeah, see, OBS often deletes the sources for my scenes and can no longer recognize what it is that I'm looking for. So when I try to share, I cannot because it doesn't recognize. So I have to remove these scenes and sources and reset everything often. Now, I'd say probably every 10 to 15 days, which I guess isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just tedious. Like right now, it doesn't recognize anything, so I cannot share anything with you guys, unfortunately. Let's see, video capture, window capture, display capture, no. Media source, no. Window capture. Add existing window capture. Okay, go over to the window. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't. Let me see if I can get something maximized here. I'm gonna go back to File, Orion Ideas. there. Select a window. Yeah, it doesn't recognize any windows. So what I have to do, unfortunately, is delete the entire scene, create a new scene. It's just something that OBS seems to have a big issue with. Just ruins everything. Capture device, existing camera. Okay, there's my camera. Alright, and then we're going to add another source, window capture. I'm just going to call it window capture 2. And now it seems to recognize. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It is such an inconvenience. Okay, I'm going to try to find a good spot for this. Alright, so I'm going to fade over. And now you can see the document that I've been working on here. And, okay, so let me add another source here. Window capture 3. We're going to bring in, actually give me a quick second here. That's not going to work. Okay, we got that one up. This one goes over there. Try to get this up for you guys. And we're going to go over and bring this page up. Get over to the missions. I should really gigs and tasks. Okay. Alright, so we're currently doing the street kid. Alright, we're going to go down here. Alright. It says find Kirk, or sorry, let me share this so you guys can see what I'm doing. If this actually works. Alright, let's add another scene here. Actually, I'm going to bring the game back. And then on the side, I'm going to add in a window capture. Call it window capture 3. Click, go over to Excel. Okay. Bring the camera up to the top. Interesting. Okay. So now, this is the database that I'm working on here. And I'm going to try to keep everything here above the screen so you guys can see it. I'm going to have the game and the cam. Let's see here. I'm going to delete that. All right. Back over here. All right. So up here to the top, I'm going to put Street Kid. So this is the one I'm working on. This is the mission, right? So this mission starts with find Kirk on the 2nd floor. Find Kirk on the 2nd floor. All right. That is step 1 of the Street Kid. All right. And I'm going to go back to the game. And we have to watch that. I have to watch that find Kirk on the 2nd floor. Now we're going to move up to the 2nd floor.
I was at the hospital today.
And once we find Kirk, which he's kind of back there in the corner. Okay, once we find him, now it changes to talk to Kirk. So I will go back to the database, and it's now talk to Kirk. Alright, we'll go back to the game.
Hey, Kirk. Wanna talk?
V, been a while? Spin it. What you need?
Now, see how now there's another. And I know that it's kind of like, wait, what the heck is going on right now? Sit with Kirk. That's literally like it's a weird kind of like talk with Kirk should be the task. Like there shouldn't need to be step by step by step by step by step by step. Now I don't know if that's just sort of helping people, but I'm going to show you this one here. So there's a heist mission to where we go and save Sandra Dorset. This is the steps that you do, and what I need to do is change these from like red to black, and then I'll talk to Jackie. We'll bold that one. Follow Jackie. Talk to the bouncer next to Jackie. Bold red. Follow Dex's bodyguard. Put Flathead in the briefcase. Now I may have come in late to it, but you can see head to the afterlife, follow Jackie, talk to the bouncer, sit next to Jackie, follow Dex's bodyguard, put Flathead in the briefcase. It just goes like that. It goes back and forth and back and forth. Well, not back and forth, but it just adds. There's so many steps to the mission, and I'm wondering, like, does a player step away from the game for such a long period of time to where they don't know what it is they're doing from second to second, minute to minute? I understand maybe minute to minute, hour to hour, sure, but geez, I would say there's probably about 50 steps just right here, and I think I've missed a couple of them. Just wow. Hello, Bear. So now I'm gonna sit, and now the mission may change again, unless I'm in first person.
What, he too shy to hand over the Yetis
It
himself?
doesn't have any
Tell
more
him I don't
steps to
play.
take.
Not yet.
Hell's your problem?
That burger never gets smaller.
What's he owe you?
Afraid that's client confidentiality. Call it a lot and leave it at that.
A cred shark with business ethics. Sounds too good to be true.
Well, Merry fucking Christmas.
Cut him some slack, will ya? He'll pay. Just needs some more time.
Do I look like a priest that runs a charity to you? You borrow Eddie's, you gotta pay him back. With interest. It's common fucking knowledge. You suggesting I let a flaky cunt who can't keep a deal off the hook?
No. You let him off because it's me asking.
You know me. I'm a man of the biz. So I need to know what I get out of it.
I wonder if the JALI lip sync is fixed, or not necessarily fixed, but an issue
Kinda
just
in a
with the
rush
PlayStation. On the PlayStation 5, the lip syncing, the system JALI that does the lip syncing to the audio was desynced, and it was almost like watching like classic kung fu, where the dubbing was always off.
Kinda in a rush here.
Transactions go two ways, I get that. I'll owe you a favor.
Tempting. Got a Nova idea already.
What's this?
Grab a look.
Mm-hmm.
Cream ride there on the page. Only 4 of them in NC as of now. 1, Rayfield Regional Director. 2, Mayor Ryan. 3, a rental service.
Uh-huh. And 4?
Number 4 will belong to my client, just as soon as you clep it for me, that is.
I do this, and Pepe's debt is squared?
Of course! I'm a man of my word, you know that. Whole thing's simple. You swiped the Rayfield for me? I clear Pepe's account. Even tossed in a cut for you, I'm such a nice guy. My man Rick works a parking structure by Embers, club where our Rayfield driver likes to kick it. There every Friday night, like clockwork. As soon as you appear, security cam shut down, gate swings up, the road is yours. Just gotta grab the Rayfield and roll out. Simple.
Yeah, and also appreciate it, Bear, for you checking the title of the video. So backwards is forwards. What this is essentially me doing is I am going back to the very beginning just so that I can move forward. I would probably spend less time and have more fun if I just erased where I was getting stuck and just start all over and build my character up from the ground up. So that's what backwards is forwards means, is I'm restarting from the very beginning of the game, even though I was almost 100 hours in on my last run.
Who's the owner?
Just an Arasaka suit from across the water. Spews cash out of every hole in his body.
And his name?
How would I know? Why would I care? It's a hot item and I know where to find it.
Plan sounds shaky as fuck.
Oh, how so?
Sounds like you're looking for a sucker.
This ain't no setup, V. Heard you got a good head. Maybe we help each other make a few eddies.
And your man Rick?
Trust him like my own brother.
And also what this will allow me to do is get the Delamain epistrophe gig done, because the last time that I did the epistrophe mission, the mission got bugged and I was unable to finish it. So this time I should be able to add it.
Expect me to slide under
Or
the
get it
chassis on a
complete.
skateboard for a quick hot wire, fast and easy? Kirk, wheels like this got security systems. Good ones.
This bitty bop works like the key Rayfield techs use for repairs. Opens locks, bypasses identity authorization.
A skeleton key for all Rayfields in the city. Come on, Kirk. Even you don't buy that.
Kabuki's tech wizards sell more magical shit than this under the counter. Have a little faith. So, we all agreed then.
Best keep your word, Kirk.
Easy, V. Job's gonna pad your wallet too, you know? Head to Embers in the Glen. Rick's in the garage. Be waiting for you.
Okay,
You
so
two
now
will
we
leave.
have
Good luck out there. We'll be...
leave the bar. So now we go back over to the database. Do the street kid. And we go with leave the bar. I know this is probably the most boring thing that you could possibly watch somebody do in a game, but this is what I do. And now you see me do it. Now what I need to do is add into this scene video capture device El Gato, have it on the bottom, have it invisible. Now if I transition, no, it still takes off the Elgato. Why is that? Alright, we're gonna fade back. Alright, and then we're gonna show the Elgato. Let's transition again. Okay, so it stays there and the audio continues so that it doesn't get cut out. Okay, which is fine, which is good, It's good. Alright, then we'll go back to the game. So it's not this abrupt change during the stream. And plus, like in this case, I can transition over here, take notes, the music stays. But this setup that I have in OBS will get completely like bugged in a couple of days, maybe a week. But at least I can share kind of what I'm doing with how I capture data for the game. Okay, so for this run, we're going to really focus on the gig data. One run I'd also like to do is these conversations that are going on here in the background. I'd like to just watch these happen, record them, compile them all, and just make sort of a YouTube video or YouTube shorts. I don't know why it wants me to leave the bar from a specific direction, but I can't go out the front. Let's see if we can talk to Pepe before we go.
So how's it gonna be?
Kirk's letting you go. I'm not though. You fucking know me.
Okay, one thing I'm gonna do here. I go to settings, I go to sound. To me, it sounds like I cannot hear, like master volume, music volume, dialogue volume seems to be really low. Take that to 50.
V, you're saving my life. I mean that.
Until I muck up your marriage. Before we leave the bar, let's see if we've got a Trauma Team arcade in here. There we go. I'm glad that they actually fixed this. It was bugged on like every version. Like you'd be firing straight up and not be able to actually, or you could, it was just very, very challenging to try to shoot forward. Sorry, it's about midnight here for me. That was the last one. Oh, yep. There we are. I am hitting a pretty hard wall. I think I may just do an hour stream for this one. Again, I was on almost a 3 or 4 hour stream previously, until it all went to shiznizzle. One thing that still seems to be cut off is the top left. There's like my score and everything is cut off. I have no idea why. It's not a resolution thing for the TV. You know it, gosh dang, it might be. I've had a couple of games that seemed like the data provided to me is trimmed in not a good way. shotgun. Is that the end? Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and back out. Whew. Yeah, I think.
So, what then? I can pay it. Jesus.
Fat ass motherfucker.
Hey, why do I see no goddamn lemons? No goddamn limes?
They're in there, for sure.
Alright, I think that's gonna do it for me. I know this was not a very long stream. We're kind of approaching the 40-minute mark, or we're at the 40-minute mark. I just wanted to get back into the game and go ahead and show that I've started over from square one, from the very beginning, to try to build this particular V up to the very top that I can before I go into Dogtown. My first couple of runs, this is the first time it has been this difficult, and every other time I've had to take the difficulty down just to get past that particular encounter in Phantom Liberty. And I didn't want to do it the last time, but I had to do it again, and then I just kept thinking to myself, "Is like, this is not how I want to continue. I want to beat it on very hard, but it's impossible to do with the build that I had going and the level that I was at." So for this run, I'm going to bring V up to the highest that I can get her, and that will allow me to go into Dogtown and fight the Chimera hacking combat with a little bit more defense on my side. Because it is impossible. It was absolutely frustrating. I deleted that video, and if anybody was able to capture the snippets of it, then they've got me completely losing my mind. But yeah, I think the best thing to do is just to scratch it and restart from the beginning, and we're going to take our time like we always do with Cyberpunk 2077. We're going to play it on hard, but we are going to level ourselves up, and we're going to go into Dogtown as high as we possibly can to make it into that encounter to rescue President Myers. All right, thanks, Bear, for dropping in and saying hi. I know everybody's time is very valuable, so I appreciate you spending a little bit of it here with me, and I will see you all later today, if it's here tomorrow, whatever time it is for you. See you in a couple hours, and we'll do some more Cyberpunk 2077. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.
And I see you in the dark, just beyond the moonlight. Down on your knees, it ignites a spark, and I feel like everything is alright. Open your heart and confess to me that you feel better submitting on your knees. Just for me. My eyes were on you, boy, I love what you do underneath me. Come please me. When I feel you